Alright. I want to put together this clock today. I believe I'm missing 2 capacitors when I went through the parts after I got it, and I'm missing 2 of them, which I don't know if I lost them or if they weren't included in the kit. But it's a little alarm clock, crystal alarm clock. And it's all in foreign language. So I guess I'm going to have to go by what's printed on the board. So the other day I got these lenses for my cell phone, and one of them is a macro lens, which I think is going to be fun for this kind of project because I can zoom in extremely close. So if I put the lens on like this and then grab something and get really close, you can see all the cracks and scratches. So looks like fun. So I think I'm going to put in these resistors first. Yeah. 470 ohm resistors. There's 7 of them, which are these. There's those 7 plus that one, so there's 8 of them. 2, 4, 6, 8. I probably shouldn't be going by how many resistors. I should be going by the values on there, but I'm too lazy to look up the values. I've seated all the resistors in this section here and that one there. To hold them in, I'm going to put my fingers on them and turn the leads outward so they don't fall out like that. Now they're nice and tight, and I can go in and solder each one. With this new lens, I can show you my welds. They're not too bad. That first one wasn't very good. I might have to clean that one up a little bit. The soldering iron's really hot and it's taking to these parts really easily. I think is awesome. So it's not taking any time at all to solder these parts on. Which from what I understand is the less time you spend heating up a part, the better, because heat will eventually burn out the parts. I'm going to clip all my leads. I think I'm going to put the button battery seat in. Supposed to go right here, and I'm assuming since the notch is right there, that's the notch that's supposed to be up. It's not really marked positive and negative. Usually the bottom of the button is negative, which usually lays on that little spring. That's my assumption. We will see. But it goes right in the hole. I can turn it over. It's actually holding really well. It's not falling out. So I can solder that right in. And pretty good solders right there. I think I will put in that's the chip, and it's I don't even know what the chip is, but we'll set that aside, and I'm going to put the seat in for that chip. The notch is on that side, so I'll put the notch on this side. I was having problems getting it to lay flat because I put this part in first. So when I laid it down, it tilted just enough to where these pins were falling out of the holes. So what I did was lean the part up against my little bump here, and that held it in, and I soldered opposite corners to hold it, the piece in. Now I can solder the rest of the leads. Since I'm not going to finish this circuit today, I want to take this circuit, this chip, and stick it in the back of the foam that's holding the counter LED numbers. Now which ones to do next? Looks like I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the same transistors. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we got 7 transistors because there's a 7th one here, but it's a different number. So I'm going to figure out which one is which. I think the best way to do that is with my new lens. So there are numbers on the transistors. S8550. There's the 8550s. So eight five five zero, 8550, 8550. 8550. 8550. And there's the other one. 8L05, which goes right there. 78L05. So now I know which transistor goes where. I like this lens. So I'm going to go ahead and put that one in first so I don't mix it up with the other ones. I think that's all I'm going to do for this part. Tomorrow I'll put in the rest of the transistors now that I know which ones are which. And we'll see how many parts I can get in part 2.